Hello friends. Do you know what's quietly destroying the health of millions of Americans today? It isn't sugar, it isn't fast food, and it isn't stress alone. It's the hours upon hours of sitting, endless stillness disguised as productivity. We spend more time in chairs than we do sleeping. And ironically, the very thing we sit on, the chair, can either be the source of our decline, or, if we choose, the instrument of our renewal. That's where chair yoga comes in. The three main points about it is: 1. The hidden cost of stillness. Our modern lifestyle has chained us to chairs. Long office hours, endless scrolling, sedentary routines. But it's not the chair that harms us. It's the way we surrender to passivity while sitting in it. Chair yoga is a way to reclaim the space we already occupy, turning stillness into strength, breath into balance, and ordinary moments into acts of resistance against physical decline. 2. Reclaiming the connection between body and mind. Movement is not just physical. It's psychological. When you move with intention, even in small, subtle ways, you reinforce your sense of agency. Chair yoga teaches that control of posture, breath, and alignment influences clarity of thought, emotional regulation, and even resilience in the face of stress. 3. Discipline, longevity, and everyday practice. Chair yoga is deceptively simple, but its simplicity is its power. Demands consistency, not intensity. Like all disciplines, its benefits compound. Better posture, improved circulation, and a more flexible body are mirrors of a more disciplined and flexible mind. What starts in a chair ripples outward into the rest of your life, shaping how you age, how you think, and how you live. Now we are going to discuss these points into detail. Think about how much of life unfolds while sitting. Office jobs, driving, Netflix, scrolling through phones. We've engineered a culture of motionless existence. But stillness is not neutral. It's corrosive. It weakens muscles, stiffens joints, slows blood flow, and fogs the mind. When you spend years ignoring the body, you start paying interest on the debt of inactivity. Chair yoga flips this dynamic. Instead of letting the chair imprison you, it turns the chair into an anchor, a stable foundation from which to move, stretch, and breathe with purpose. Imagine transforming 5 minutes of passive sitting into 5 minutes of renewal. Stretching your spine, opening your chest, realigning your posture, reminding your body it was built for movement, not stagnation. The beauty here is accessibility. Anyone can do it. The office worker at lunch, the retiree at home, even someone recovering from injury. Chair yoga says, you don't need perfect conditions, you just need willingness. It teaches a subtle but profound truth. Your environment is not your excuse, it is your opportunity. Movement is never just physical. Every posture you take, every breath you inhale, influences the state of your mind. That's why slouching at your desk feels different from sitting tall with open shoulders. One posture invites lethargy, the other signals alertness and presence. Chair yoga is not about athleticism. It's about awareness. The deliberate act of raising your arms, twisting gently, or focusing on breath teaches you that your body and mind are partners. When you move with intention, you re-establish a sense of agency. You remind yourself that you are not simply drifting through life, you are capable of shaping your state in this very moment. And in a society where stress and anxiety dominate, that reminder is priceless. A few mindful stretches at your desk can calm your nervous system, sharpen your concentration, and even help you respond to challenges with more resilience. What starts as a physical exercise becomes psychological training, a way to master not just your posture but your perspective. Now, here's the truth. Chair yoga is simple, but simplicity is often the hardest discipline to embrace. Why? Because it asks for consistency rather than intensity. There's no applause for stretching your legs while working at a desk. There's no medal for doing gentle twists during a Zoom call. Yet, when practiced daily, these small movements build into something extraordinary. Science is clear. Regular movement extends life, sharpens memory, improves circulation, and guards against chronic disease. But beyond science lies something more profound. Chair yoga represents a philosophy that even small, disciplined actions accumulate into massive transformation. It's not about doing everything at once. It's about doing something every day. And longevity isn't simply about living longer. It's about living better. A body that can bend, breathe, and adapt mirrors a mind that can bend, breathe, and adapt. When you practice chair yoga, you're not just investing in flexibility, you're training your willpower, your patience, your resilience. In other words, you're practicing how to live. So the next time you sit down, ask yourself, will this chair drain me or will it strengthen me? 'Cause the choice is yours. 5 minutes of chair yoga might look insignificant, but over weeks and years, it's the difference between a life of slow decline and a life of steady renewal. Don't underestimate the power of small, consistent acts. Your chair doesn't have to be a prison. It can be your practice ground for strength, clarity, and longevity. If this inspired you, imagine what a few simple movements could do for your life starting today. Try them. And when you do, come back and tell me how it changed your day. For more life-changing insights into health and wellness, hit subscribe, share this with someone you care about, and let's build a healthier America together. One chair, one breath, one choice at a time. Like, share and subscribe MUI channel for your better health.